It's just gonna be weird because it's not gonna open up with music, dude. It's just gonna be us talking and shit. So.
Boom, 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 boom. You, mm, mm, mm.
Oh, dude, that was actually so accurate, man. All right, everybody, welcome to Hot Couch Potato. My name is Brent, aka Buwop. I'm here with my man's Rick, aka A New Perfect Day. What's going on, man?
Today was a good day because I don't know. I've been working quite a bit this week, and it was been freaking hot for this whole week. And so, I had to turn on the AC secretly, and I didn't realize, we have SDG&E here, so
Oh,
they have increased their prices by a shit ton after 4 p.m. because
yep, yep.
they're gonna milk the whole economy. And yeah, so our electricity bill had just doubled now. So now we're very conscious when we turn on the AC. And when I get butt sweaty, yeah, I turn on the AC secretly and turn on the fan, and then I have to turn it back off, which is doo doo.
Dude, that should be fucking illegal, man. Because essentially, what SDG&E did is they charge you more for the power that you use from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Who the fuck? That's what
Exactly.
everybody uses it, dude. Why would you fucking do that, man? That's bad business,
Yeah.
bro. That's bad
Yeah.
business.
They should be sued. I'm gonna start my own electric company. I'm gonna get a billion hamsters, and they're all gonna be happy hamsters on the treadmill generating the
Shit,
electricities.
nah. Just invest in solar power, dude. That's the only way, man.
Yeah, that's true. We should, but
You
I
have to
can't
own,
afford that
yeah.
shit.
You have to own a
I don't even
place
have a
too.
house either,
Yeah.
so
No, I feel that actually. That's very true. It sucks. Yeah. No, the last place I lived at in Mission Valley, they had solar power. So I would just run the AC, like even in winter, just fucking run the AC, right? And our electric bill was 25 cents every month, dude. I remember
God
this one month, they owed us money. They paid us like 25 bucks, dude. I was like, what? How does this make sense?
damn.
And it's because the solar power that was attached to our unit generated more energy than we used. So like, oh goddamn, dude, this is the best.
Oh my god. Yeah,
So
I really need to
yeah,
get that.
I'm a firm believer in solar power too. Not just because environmental benefits. I'll take that, but nah, dude, you save mad money on that bitch, dude. 100%.
Exactly. I'm looking at a random articles, and yeah, I'm just seeing now that it's starting to become popular that those portable ACs I was talking about, where it's like a
Wait. The ones where a fan blows over water.
water and stuff like that. And what else? Good reviews, but I do see some that do, and I'm pretty interested in it, because recently our AC at our work, it kind of went down, and then the guy fixed it,
Hmm.
but it was butt sweaty though that day it went down. But
Hmm.
anyways, they fixed it, but it's weird. So it's like it doesn't cool fast enough, but it does cool fast enough. So you feel like the humid hotness, but at the same time, cold air is blowing over you. So you have like a mixture of hot and cold air, and that humidity you can taste it in your. Oh, I invest one of these.
Nah, I definitely feel that too. I worked in a place where the AC got shut off one time in the middle of summer, and it was the worst, dude. They had to like have random potlucks and give out free food just so people wouldn't riot, dude. It was kind of crazy.
Damn, damn.
Where I'm at now, it kind of I don't know what it is. I think they're taking advantage of us and like tricking us with the AC where I'm at now. Cause I'm on the fourth floor. I'll go to the other floors, just to like deliver stuff on my way out, and it's colder on the other floors. Now I understand warm air rises, but dude, you should pump up the AC in that bitch, man. I'm working up there too, dude. Shit.
Well, that's why I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't mind coming into work on a weekend because they have AC over there that we could use."
And so for real, I was just in Colombia maybe less than 3 weeks ago, and it was exactly the weather we had this past week, man. It was that bad, if even worse. It's just when you pass that threshold between AC and not AC, where it's that evident, dude. Well, that's how
Mm,
bad it is, man. So I think I
Yep.
definitely took it back here with me, dude. So I'm sorry, everyone. All right, fucking P. Um. So yeah, things are a little bit different. Apologize in advance for any weird audio or anything. You have to turn up the volume and stuff on this. But my computer finally died, dude.
Oh
R.I.P.
no.
In pieces,
Y-
man.
Yeah. That's why I was like, oh man, I need to back up my stuff too. Because I've encountered where my computer died, oh man, like 5, 6, 7 times. And I have backups of my backups, but there was this one time I had 5 years of data and I dropped my computer, so I couldn't recover any of it.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
so that's why now I have a backup of my backup, just in case.
Yeah, I should probably do that too, man. It's
Yeah.
this sound fucked up, but like, so it was a Friday night, right? And I got some fried chicken, and I was like getting ready to go in. Wanted to watch some Netflix or something while I'm eating fried chicken, for my dinner. It's regular night in, hanging out. Turn on my computer, and I get the blue screen of death, dude. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Shit.
The rest of my night is ruined. So I just pop on, the PlayStation and watch Netflix on actual TV while I'm eating my dinner, right?
Uh,
And finished eating dinner around maybe 8 o'clock Friday night. From then until now, it's about, Saturday night. I've been trying to fix my fucking computer this whole time, dude. That shit
damn.
is
Yeah.
such a process. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, it was just a pain in the ass to fix it. Ultimately, um, my SSD that had Windows on it got corrupted, and I couldn't use it anymore for a boot device or for a Windows installation hard drive. So I had to use something else. Oddly enough, I was finally able to install Windows on um, the hard drive that was in my PS3. So that's kind of funny, man. Just recycling parts out here for everything. Because I put a SSD in my PlayStation 3. That's kind of crazy. I forgot I did that.
Huh. Yeah. You could probably take it back out now and
That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking too. Although I'm playing the shit out of my PS3 right now. But yeah, it sounds like such a simple fix, right? Like, oh yeah, I just had to install Windows on a new hard drive and launch it from there. My computer's fine now. No, it took me forever to get to that conclusion, dude. I had to go and try to recover my files on my old hard drive. I had to go and like make sure it wasn't anything else, like my CPU wasn't busted, or my what is it, the CMOS battery and the RAM and
yeah.
everything, just to make sure all that was good. It's kind of like the process of finding out why your monitor isn't turning on when you turn on your computer, right? Are you using the right cord? Check if you're using the right cord. Check if you have it plugged into the power. Check if, the outlet is reaching the fucking computer. Check if that outlet is working on the actual computer itself. Try another cord, whether it's HDMI or VGA. It's like you got to go through all these fucking steps, dude, to troubleshoot a computer, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm glad I'm not in IT anymore. Kind
Yeah.
of.
Like me, I enjoy the process, but then when you have like some higher up people and they're like demanding their computer to get
Yeah,
fixed and
yeah,
their
yeah.
data pulled, that's where you start feeling the pressure and the sweats. It's like this is no longer, oh man, I hope I can fix it. It's more like I gots to fix it now,
Exactly.
you
And
know?
and with this one, I'm personally invested, right? This is the computer, my first ever computer I built myself, and that I've just been charging along with for the past. I looked right now, right? Because I'm trying to replace parts and all that stuff. I looked for the warranty for the solid state that Windows was on to see if I can get another one back. And yeah, no, I literally bought this stuff like 5, 6 years ago, dude. So I guess it was about time for this to happen. But now it's just I'll definitely be more prepared, dude. I'm definitely gonna install Windows on more than one hard drive, man. I might just buy an SSD to have Windows on it and just keep it in a box, man. Just in case, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's definitely an experience. But with everything, when you break something, it makes you reevaluate and wanna do it better. I haven't dusted my computer in about 3 months, so I definitely cleaned the shit out of it over the weekend. Um, And yeah, now I'm looking at new cases, new power supplies, new SSDs, dude. I'm doing everything besides buying a brand new computer, basically, man.
Yeah.
Because there was a point too when I almost gave up. I was like, "Ugh, let me just part this out, dude. I still have a laptop. I don't need to use this computer. This thing's too big, anyways. You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Wait a second, dude. All the RAM is still good. This motherboard is tight. Uh, the CPU is still popping. I have a graphics card and a fucking capture card in this thing still. Let me just get a new SSD and be done with it." And that's pretty much all I needed to do, man. So,
Exactly.
but now it's making me picky. Like now I want to have a new case, so I'm refused to use my computer until I get a new case, dude.
If you think about it, you are replacing everything part by part because you got a new graphics card and now you're getting a new case, probably a new power supply,
Yeah,
and yeah.
yeah, that is true, man. I'm gonna be a lot more picky now too about what I actually install on that main SSD now too, dude. Like, this is a questionable Epic Game Store. No, I'm not gonna put that on there, dude. Let me put it on this other drive.
Yep.
I'll put everything kind of in one place. So, but yeah, no, it's been an experience, and it's fucked up because that took up my entire weekend, dude.
Man.
Yeah, it's rough because then you have to try and see if, it'll try to install Windows correctly on this corrupted drive, and each step takes like 2 hours to fucking determine whether it's gonna work or not. So I
Yeah.
sit there for 2 hours at a time, just waiting for it to work out, and nah, man, it wasn't working out. But no, at least now I know that it's not a complete loss, and I can move on from it. That being said, dude, a lot of our podcasts coming up are about to be bootleg like this because I won't be able to record it on my computer. I won't be able to edit shit. Yeah, I have to get Sony Vegas again, dude, to edit stuff, man. So it's gonna be a while. We're gonna be living rough for a little bit, dude.
Don't worry, I got you on the sound effects.
Oh, dude, yeah, you can sing the intro songs and everything, dude. It'll be great, man. It's kind of funny. I'm using the Iron Banner logo as our background for now too, so we won't have any episode numbers on this shit or nothing, man. It'll be kind of interesting. And if you fart or burp or have to use the bathroom while we're recording, dude, we're gonna keep it because I can't edit this shit out. Believe me, that happens more than you guys will think, man. Sometimes we'll be sitting here talking and it's like, oh, I can't hold it anymore, dude. Or I'll be like that too. I think we got a fucking drink or something, man. So we're
Yep.
fucking doing it live, man. Um, but yeah, no, I haven't been paying attention to shit as far as video games, dude. Has anything been popping this week or what?
I'm looking at a Pokemon Mewtwo figure that I kind of want to
Oh,
buy, but
wait, whoa, 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 whoa,
it's
whoa, whoa. Buy?
yeah.
Send a
So
screenshot. Let's see.
it's on pre-order and it's already sold out, and it looks pretty sick. But yeah, it's already $200 plus $70 shipping, so I'm never gonna get this thing.
Oh, dang, he has the armor too, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, and it lights up, and there's like a Ditto attached to the back or something like that. So that's
Interesting.
a, do you see the Ditto? Do you see
Yeah,
the little
he's just hanging
guy?
out there. Is this based off of the movie or something, dude, or like
Uh,
Detective
I,
Pikachu?
I don't know. I think it says Pokemon Go, and I'm trying to research if I can
Oh,
pre-order it, but I guess it's sold out everywhere. So
uh-huh.
yeah, I'm never gonna get whatever I want in life. So, but speaking of Pokemon, we did the Team Rocket stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've done a couple of those.
Yeah, and yeah, I got every Pokemon minus only some of the Pokemon I wanted. I only wanted Squirtle mainly, and I was getting a bunch of Charmanders and Bulbasaurs. So if you do need a Bulbasaur or something like that, I got you.
Oh no, I totally got a Squirtle for you if you want it, dude.
Oh yeah, see, I want Squirtle so bad,
Do you want the
and
dark version or I have a purified one and a non-purified one. So
I
that's what I was gonna ask. What's the point of so they're dark,
Dark is, I think it's weaker or something like that, and then when you purify it, it gets stronger, and the cost is less to upgrade and all that.
but it looks so much cooler when it's dark, dude.
Exactly.
Like I did that. I caught a couple Bulbasaur, right? So I purified one, and his stats, everything changed on him, dude. Like he was a 1 star before I purified him. Then I purified him. Then all of a sudden he's a 3 star. You know. But he just looks so much cooler as non-purified as a dark Bulbasaur, dude. I never want to purify him.
Exactly. And I'm trying to capture both of them.
Mm,
So that's
mm-hmm.
kind of tricky because then,
I'll make
yeah.
sure I have
It,
extras for you, dude.
and, I was reading online, people have their little snide comments, and they're like, man, Giovanni can only afford 1 hour of Team Rocket Havoc. So,
I like it though. I think it's pretty cool, man.
mm,
Because it's more fun now to find those stops that are twitchy and dark and stuff. Then when you pull up to it, you try to get items. A little Team Rocket member makes fun of you, dude. Um, one thing's for sure, I've run out of revives and potions, dude.
oh, yeah. A lot of people
so
are running out.
so
Yeah.
I can't do them anymore. I did this one where I was fighting. The first Pokemon was a Snorlax. The second Pokemon was a Snorlax, and the last one was a Dragonite. And I was like, dude,
Damn.
I
What
didn't
the fuck?
I didn't beat it. I got my ass kicked, dude. I was like, what?
That could have been a rare Pokemon, man.
Dude, no, I would have caught one of those Snorlaxes 100%. But
Oh,
yeah, I
man.
got my ass kicked, man, because I didn't have the right. Because slacking is fucking trash, dude. Slacking does no damage except for its charged move. You know what I'm saying? And while I'm building up my charge move, I just get flattened by the fucking Snorlax, dude. And then
Yeah.
by the time I get to the last Pokemon, Dragonite, he just fucks me up, dude. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to beat that Team Rocket member. They give you that
Damn.
little, they give you that little, ha, you can't mess with Team Rocket. And I was like, shit, I really can, dude. And that's how I ran through all of my revives and all of my potions was through that one fight, dude. So now it's like I have a bunch of dead Pokemon, man. It's so sad.
Dude, I got whooped. I think I was driving around the block and then I got whooped. And then my Pokemon. At first, I thought I was confident. I was like, "Yeah, I got this." So I was driving away from the Pokestop
Mm-hmm,
because you could just click and drive away. And I
mm-hmm,
was driving away, and I was like a couple blocks down. I got whooped, and I was like, "Hell nah!" And I accidentally pressed the X button to close it out.
mm-hmm,
And I was like, "Son of a bitch!" So I ended up driving all the way back up the couple blocks, so I can rematch this person.
mm-hmm.
And then I ended up losing a second time when I was driving away. But all I did was press rematch. But then
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
to actually pull over, and I was like reanalyze, the weaknesses. I was like, okay, this guy is weak to fire, ice, and
Mm-hmm,
whatever.
mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, I didn't. The other ones I just like picked the recommended,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
did. But then there's some where there's like, shit, I gotta think of what is actually weak against what type of Pokemon.
yeah.
But
Cause they'll have high CP, man. The Snorlax, I swear it had like 39 or 40 CP, 40k CP or something like that, dude. It was super high, man. I think they just recommend you your highest CP Pokemon. They don't make into account or take into account the weaknesses or anything like that, man.
yeah,
So now that's what I've started doing is, when I first encounter it, that dude, those Snorlaxes got me so scarred. Like if I first do a Team Rocket encounter, I'll just pick a bunch of weak Pokemon just to just scope out what they're using. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And sometimes it'll be close, like, oh man, I can actually win this one with these weak Pokemon. So
Yeah,
yeah, just test out the waters before I find out. But no, I like it, man, because I know they're gonna start introducing more battle oriented features on there.
yeah,
So I think this is a good way to start it. Get everybody used to it, get everybody more, make battling more accessible. Not a lot of people do raids, not a lot of people go into the gyms. So I think this is a good way. The PVE kind of accessibility, solo PVE content is good for Pokemon Go. I like how they do the charge moves now. When did they do that?
I think when this Team Rocket stuff came out.
Oh,
So
dude, I think it's really cool, man. I like a lot of Pokemon I use a lot of Dragon Pokemon. They all use Enrage or Dragon Meteor, and it's the one that just goes diagonally across the screen. So you have to try and press all the dots or like slide your finger all around as it's coming down, dude.
yeah, yeah, yeah. See that? I think that's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's better than just mashing, down on the thing.
Yep.
Another one I like is I think it's called Plant Frenzy or Vine Frenzy, something like that. It's one of the special grass moves for like the starter Pokemon, and that one it's just like goes from one side of the screen to the other, so you have to just like trace it with your finger as it passes by, man. So that one's a pretty fun attack to do too, dude.
Dude.
But yeah, no, it's sick.
Yeah. Did you know that if you read the text of whatever Team Rocket, you can kind of determine what Pokemon you're gonna be capturing?
Yes, but I'm too hyped, dude. Because they say it says like normal, but that doesn't mean weak or something on there, right? Or
Exactly.
yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
not capture or see that until the last like 10 minutes of the event ending. And I was like, this is bullshit. I should have saw this at the way beginning because I was picking up random battles and I was getting a lot of Rattata. And I was like, this
Mm-hmm,
is
mm-hmm.
bull crap. I'm not gonna pick the guys. And then I ended up, looking for Team Rocket Girls because they had more variety, or at least I
Mm-hmm. Oh,
thought.
dude, no, the Team Rocket Girl was the one with the Snorlax, dude. I'm scarred.
So yeah, I didn't know about that until almost ending, and also the Team Rocket stuff. I think it's ending the 1st of August.
Damn, already? No way, dude.
Yeah,
So I'm
so
looking right
that's why I
now.
wanted to play
Yeah,
some
there's a
more.
couple stops by my place that are Team Rocketed right now too. So, damn, man, it just makes me want to go, dude. But there's a lot of Pokestops around my work, so it's kind of cool. I can walk around and usually find one. But yeah, I'm gonna look right now at my items, dude. Check this out. I have 4 max potions, 1 max revive, and 9 revives, dude. I have like 20 Pokemon that are dead, dude. So RIP my life. I'm. How much coins do I have? You know what's funny too? I have 114 coins. I almost wanted to buy an outfit, but I was like, nah, dude. I gotta buy potions.
No, you
po-
gotta buy an
Potions are
outfit.
200 coins. What the
Oh
fuck?
my god! See, you gotta
I'm
buy the
so
outfit,
dead.
man.
I'm so dead. I can't use anything anymore.
You gotta buy that outfit, my friend.
Dude. Didn't we just read a thing where Pokemon Go made like $2 billion in its lifetime? That's
Damn.
about to quadruple just in this year, man, with the introduction of these battles, dude. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, yeah. And I guess it's a different take of what we were expecting Pokemon Go to be,
Yeah.
but
I like it
I
though.
they are improving. Yeah,
Yeah.
like before it was just capture the Pokemon, and then now it's like everything we ever needed, and I like it a lot.
Yeah.
We saw, like a lot of people at Balboa, so
I was out here too, like getting ready to delete 2016 Pokemon, man, just because, they were 1 star and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
yeah.
nah, I got to get rid of all y'all because you won't do anything for me in battle, man. um, but yeah, it's wild. Some of my strongest Pokemon are like I have a strong Dragonite and I think I have a maxed out Togekiss and all that stuff, dude. So those are the guys I usually bring in as my heavy hitters. But yeah, no, shout outs to Niantic for stepping up their game, dude. This game was dead 2 years ago and they picked it way back up, huh?
Exactly. And that's the good thing, like all these random events. I'm pretty excited for the Team Rocket stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
But I just hope more stuff will be coming out later
Yeah,
cuz
yeah.
yeah.
Just the fucked up part is yeah, this is really testing me on whether I'm gonna spend money or not, dude.
Yeah, do it.
No, I'm not gonna do it,
I bought myself pants
dude.
and I think a Team Rocket shirt a while back.
God, dude.
So,
Yeah, man. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. What else is going on, dude? Pokemon. Did you hear it, man? Maybe we should get into Fortnite after all. We're talking about needing money for computers and stocks and stuff, dude. These teenagers just won $3 million in a Fortnite tournament, dude.
what?
Yeah. They had their world championships or finals recently, and I think they were 16 and 15, and they won like $3 million each, dude.
Oh my god. But then you have to have like, super ass vision and strategic minds. I don't have any of that to play that game.
No,
They
don't doubt
build
yourself. Come on,
like they
man.
build a house in 2 seconds, destroy it, with the person inside. I don't have that kind of skill level.
Nah, man, I believe in you. If you no lifed it and played Fortnite for maybe 4 months straight, dude, I bet you'd be on that level, man.
If they had Destiny character, I don't know, skins in there, then I think I would consider. Because then
Yeah,
I
see, that's the
was, I
thing.
don't
Yeah.
know.
It's whether you're enjoying yourself or not while playing it too. But that's the scary part. There's that thin line between being competitive and playing it for fun, right? There's a point where it's just too competitive. It's not fun to play anymore. But I don't know. Good for these guys, man. They killed it, making mad money off of a free video game, technically.
Yeah, exactly. And dude, that's what I wanted to talk about. Did you see? I saw a video
Hmm.
of like it was like a giant monster in Fortnite, and he was wrecking
Oh,
things.
yeah, and they had like a Gundam fight him,
A
like a
Gundam
teddy
came
bear
out.
Gundam. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude. I was like, oh my god. I almost was considering trying to play Fortnite.
I think that's one thing that is pretty cool is they'll have those live events, as long as you're in the game during the specific time, no matter what game you're in, something huge like that happens.
Yeah.
I remember they did it once, and it was just a way for them to refresh the servers. It was funny. It was like everybody got transported to an alternate universe or something, and they had a butterfly fly around them, and then it booted them out the game, or like killed them or something like that. So in effect, that booted everybody out of the game at the same time. So that gave them that like quick second to patch the game real quick, and then everybody was able to jump back in and play again. So I think they do it for creative reasons. But yeah, no, that sounds pretty cool. Are they gonna have mechs in Fortnite now?
I don't know. I hope so, because that I would definitely play. Someone has to
Mm-hmm.
be a Gundam pilot in order to, and then I don't know, you're
Dude,
fighting someone who's
no,
Thanos.
you have to have your whole team in the Gundam, dude. Like one person
Oh.
controls the arms, one person controls the leg, and one person's the head, like navigating you where to go and shit, dude. Wait, what anime was that, or what show was that? Where it's like, and all form the head. Is that Voltron, or is that Power
uh,
Rangers, dude?
yeah, Voltron.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's gonna bug me. We're gonna have to look it up later. Um, but yeah, no, that'd be sick. I think having one person lead you where to go. Like, all right, left leg go forward, right leg go forward. That would be the fucking greatest, man. That would be the fucking greatest. Because then you'd have all the little guys like try to shoot rocket launchers and shit at you while you're
Yeah.
walking around and just trampling everybody. Do you still have that, dude? I can officially say I don't have Fortnite installed anymore. My computer totally crashed. Do you have Fortnite on your computer?
Dude, before we even started this podcast, I was installing every single game that I've never played, and I was like looking at my library. I was like, I got 55 games, and I think a good maybe 35 games I'd never played before. I just
Hmm.
bought it. So yeah, Fortnite was one of those games I installed today.
Oh, okay. Nice, nice. And you know what? We were right. It is Voltron, dude, where he says, and I'll form the head. So shout outs to us, dude, for not being too old to forget stuff, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, that's crazy. That was definitely a game I did have installed, and I would hate because every time I would open up Epic Game Store, for some reason there was always a new update for Fortnite, man.
Yep.
That shit would just be killer, dude.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, what else is going on, man?
Did you
Uh,
see Modern Warfare, that trailer I sent you guys,
ah,
where they
yes,
loaded
dude.
into the multiplayer?
Yes,
Like,
dude.
oh my
I
god.
cannot wait
Yeah,
for Spec Ops to come back, man. That's gonna be so great, dude.
dude, hell yeah. And then we can like run around in circles around the Juggernaut. I
Yep,
hope
yep.
the
Just
AI is
keep
dumb and
jumping,
retarded. Yeah.
jumping inside the window and outside the window, dude.
And revive.
I hope it's
Shoot.
4 players this time too, dude. I hope you can get more people, man.
Hell
And I
yeah.
want more of those missions where someone's in the AC 130 covering people, and there's
Yep.
like 3 people running on the ground. Oh man, yeah. That's still undefeated, man. Those Spec Ops in Modern Warfare 2 were the greatest. They need to recreate that for sure, for sure. Um,
Exactly. Remember that part where I forgot what that mission was, where we were both snipers and we would just lay in the front and snipe everyone who's trying to come out the building? Do you remember? It was
oh
like we're in the
wait,
forest or something.
yeah, yeah, and we would just stay in the grass. Yeah, we would just push all the way up front as far as we can, dude, and just shoot him in the feet. I think I do
Yeah.
remember that, dude. Yeah. You're supposed to play it stealthy, but we just funneled everybody to us. Yeah. That's fucking funny, dude. Yeah, man,
Uh,
Spec Ops. I'm excited for that. We need a new Modern Warfare, dude. Those are like,
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
those were the beginning of the rise of Call of Duty for sure. Was the first Modern Warfare COD 4. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was like even bigger than that, and they kind of fucked it up with 3, dude. It was so random.
Yeah.
Like, I remember at the end of it, it's like, oh man, yeah, now we're in India just shooting up a hotel. You're like, wait, what, dude? How do we fucking end up here? Why is Russia bombing Paris, dude? What's going on in this shit, man? No, but I did see that. Didn't When's that reveal happening? Is that August 1st? It said in that thing you sent us.
I don't remember. I was just too hyped for when they loaded in, and then people are like, "Oh yeah, I hope every single map is gonna have their own little intro of how you load in." I would want to propel from those grapple hooks coming
Mm.
on down.
I
Oh,
miss that too, dude. The little like on the bottom left of the screen, it just shows you what mission you're doing, where it's at, who you are, and shit like that, dude. That shit was so, dude.
exactly.
That game looks so clean, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. No, I can't wait to play that for sure, for sure. Um, did you see the new Overwatch character, dude?
I did not.
His
How
name
was it?
is, wait, what the fuck is his name? It's not Sigma, is it? But he like controls gravity. It's a new tank, which I think they needed so that they could switch up the gameplay a little bit. For this one, I think it takes a lot more skill to use. Yeah, his name is Sigma, and he can like create black holes and shit like that, dude. So that's pretty exciting.
Oh, I
The
think he kind of looks like Sigma from freaking Mega Man.
Yes, yes, I was seeing those comparisons too. Um, it's kind of funny the thing, and they just added another. They just added a healer recently too, that we never talked about on here. Um, oh man, what's his name? He's like from Haiti or something, so it's French. Oh god, dude, I'm not gonna guess it because I'm just gonna butcher it, dude. But yeah, they added a new healer too, so that's kind of cool that they keep on adding people into Overwatch. That's definitely something we only paid for once, and are still getting new heroes off of it. Well, I'm lying because I've definitely bought some loot boxes before from that shit, dude.
From Overwatch? Oh yeah,
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 in the in game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, isn't that crazy? I think I spent $20 on loot boxes in that game,
I spent $20 too. I
and
think
I don't
I
even
wanted
touch that shit
something
anymore.
with Genji or something like that. I
Yeah,
wanted his ninja Japanese armor.
I wanted the Roadhog. I think Frankenstein armor is what I was looking for, or Frankenstein skin is what I was looking for on there. It just took me forever to get, dude. Um, Damn, can you believe that? I played Heroes of the Storm for a whole afternoon to unlock skins in that game.
Hold up. Today?
No, no. Years ago, dude, when they
Oh,
had those
it's
skins
like
on there. I think Diva had
oh,
a skin on there, and Genji had a skin that you could only unlock if you played like 10 games of Heroes of the Storm, dude. And it was funny because by the end of it, I was getting like MVP in my games and shit, dude. It was kind of crazy. But I don't know, dude. Baptiste is the name of that old, or is the name of the new healer. But yeah, I can't get into MOBAs like that, dude. Like, what's the other game called? Like League of Legends or Dota or anything like that. I don't know. I'm just not used to controlling shit like that, dude.
eh,
Wait a second. Why? Okay, dude. Google search something for me, man.
sure.
Google search new Overwatch hero.
And Overwatch new hero.
No, 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 no. New over, dude. Exactly what new Overwatch hero.
New Overwatch hero.
All right. So
What
cool, right?
is going on?
Okay, so you just see new Overwatch here, and then go to images, right?
I don't see I see different types of images.
Okay, are you seeing the same images I'm seeing right now, dude?
I'm seeing a lot of butt and
What is going going on? Why
Seeing a
is this?
mouse pad of Tracer
Why
and her
is
butt,
why is this happening? I did
and
not
seeing a
search for
body
that.
pillow.
I
This
searched
is
for
now
new.
under my login. Now I should have
I searched for new
control
Overwatch hero.
and.
I didn't search for this shit. What the fuck?
Oh man.
God damn it, dude.
Here, Google is on to me now. Oh, what is this? Is bullshit. So now when I open it into incognito and I type in new Overwatch hero again, it's showing me like normal searches. But
It knows already, dude. It knows you've
what
been
the
watching.
fuck?
It knows you've been watching Sausage and the Franks or whatever that anime is called, dude. It knows you've been watching fucking Lives of High School Boys, dude. It knows you've been watching that shit. That's why, man.
Oh my
But that's
god, this
crazy.
is
Why does it show up on
booty.
my search too, dude?
What the fuck?
All right, we need everybody to confirm.
Different.
If you're listening to this right now, confirm. Google
Oh,
search
God.
new Overwatch hero and go to images. Well, I'm looking this up on my phone. Maybe if you do it on your computer, you'll see something different or it'll come up differently. But Jesus fucking Christ, man. I didn't put anything lewd in my search at all, bro.
Now it's forever there.
Why do you do this to me, Google? Why have you forsaken me to this fucking hentai lifestyle, bro? Please.
It knows. It knows.
Anyway.
It's like, yep.
Oh,
It's like,
man.
oh, welcome back, Brent. Welcome back.
Do you know I forgot what I was gonna fucking talk about, dude?
Wanna play
Oh no,
Xenogears
no,
and
no. We're gonna talk about foot fetishes, dude.
what?
It's fucking weird, man. I don't get it, dude. Do you get it?
No, that is nasty. I know someone who probably would.
I'm not judging, but
Oh
for me,
my God.
personally, I don't fucking get it, bro. Right? And the only reason I'm bringing it up is because, what's his name? Sigma. I guess he floats around, right? And he's barefoot, so a lot of people were making fun or like were checking out his feet. You know what I'm saying? They were reacting to Sigma, how he looks and how he plays, but a lot of attention was going to his feet too, since he's barefoot. Um, and as the weird or the universe just works in weird ways, right? This new Quentin Tarantino movie just came out, called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and it's about Hollywood in the late '60s, kind of in its golden era, you know.
Mm.
And I think, oh no, I don't even think. I think it's confirmed. Quentin Tarantino has just a huge foot fetish because there's this one scene where Margot Robbie is watching a movie, dude, and she just puts her feet up on the seat in front of her, man. And I think they zoom in on her feet more than her face, dude. It's fucking gross. And she just has like the bottom of her feet are all dirty because she's been wearing slippers, dude. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man,
And then
yeah.
there's another scene where Brad Pitt picks up this hitchhiker, and as soon as she sits in the car, she puts her feet up on his dashboard, dude, and just slams her feet into the windshield, dude. And the camera's like super focused on that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But you know, it's not a new thing for Tarantino for sure. For example, in Kill Bill, remember when they're trying to wake up Uma Thurman? They're like, "Wiggle your big toe." You know what I mean? You know that was Quentin
Yeah.
Tarantino getting his foot fetish off. And then from Dusk Till Dawn, that fucking vampire movie, Quentin Tarantino makes Salma Hayek put her foot in his mouth, dude. So
Wow.
yeah, it's not an unheard thing.
It's now known.
Yeah, it's yeah. I think it's been confirmed. It's just so funny, dude. Like I said, the universe works in weird ways. Because just on Wednesday or Thursday, whenever Sigma came out, I was reading about all these fucking foot fetishes that people had for a video game character, and I was like, okay, it's enough internet for today, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then I try to break away from the internet and watch a movie, you know, that's just completely unrelated to foot fetishes and Overwatch and Sigma and Twitter. Next thing you know, there's bare feet all in my face, dude, on the big screen.
You got ads. You got
the fucking universe, man, just trying to make me love feet. I'm not with it, man. Dude. Speaking of, do you remember that show, True Life on MTV back in the day, man?
I think so.
It would,
Remind me.
it was just like a random kind of like documentary show where they would follow people around that had, similar, um, similar struggles in life. There was an episode about like pro Counter Strike players. I remember there was an episode about professional gamers, but there was one about people that were like had a foot fetish and people weren't trying to understand them and stuff. But kind of missed that show. It was super informative, dude. I think it was like the first time too you saw pro gamers out there. Um, yeah, they should make those still. MTV's all about rerunning ridiculousness nowadays, huh?
I think they're about New Jersey Shore.
Again?
Yeah, the
Dude.
new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely know I don't watch TV anymore, man. I didn't even know that show was still popping, bro. That's kind
Yeah,
of
they
funny.
came back with the new, I guess, new season.
Uh-huh,
So
uh-huh.
it's not me watching it, you know.
That's okay, man. I'm not judging you, dude. I'm just so
Uh,
surprised. Come on, man. GTL, bro. They still GTL or what?
That's that whole intro.
Wait, what? They just
You
yell
know,
like that?
it's go crazy, it's proud, it's gonna, it's proud. And then some guy in the background's like, ah.
What?
It's crazy. It's
Holy shit, dude. That's fucking funny, man. Jersey Shore, dude. That was a
oh,
phenomenon. What's up?
yeah, it was. I was gonna say when I was living in LA and I was
Mm-hmm.
taking a bus somewhere, and I think it was like a long trip. So this guy, just random guy, gets on the bus and he like sits across from me, and he's like, "Oh man, I just love watching that Jersey Shore." And I was like, "Oh yeah, cool man, cool." And then he's like, "Oh yeah, this part when this guy slapped and they went in the bathroom. Oh yeah, that was funny." I was like, "Okay, dude, this is gonna be a long ass bus ride." This entire time he's explaining Jersey Shore to me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is great." And all. I was literally thinking about getting off the bus and getting back on the
On the
bus.
next bus that came by.
Exactly.
Was he an older cat or something, man?
Nah, well, I guess he was like in his like 40s,
Dude, no,
so
he was just trying to relate to you, man. A young kid like you are, bro. He just
nah,
wanted to
he
strike a
like
conversation.
he looked like he dressed like one cast member from the show,
Jesus
but
shit, dude.
yeah, I was like, damn, nice, nice way to open it up talking to a stranger.
That's the move. I'm gonna have to do that now. Whenever I see someone or meet someone, I'll be like, "Hey, you seen the new episode of Jersey Shore?" and see
And
what
then
they
be
say.
like, ah.
That's insane, dude. That is insane. If someone asks you if you've ever seen a show and you just start singing the theme song of the show, dude, that is kind of crazy. Like someone comes up to you, "Hey, do you watch Terrace House?" And you go, "Oh," just start fucking singing, dude. That would be fucking crazy, man. That's so troll. Um, let's see what else is going on, dude. You been playing any video games this week, man?
Mainly just a couple. I tried playing on my Switch, couldn't really get into it, so I started playing Monster Hunter again, and I soloed Arc Tempered Kushala, or not
Oh,
Kushala, Vol.
nice.
And so I got what I wanted from him. It took kind of forever because I was using the bow, and I was just like, I didn't want to get close and personal with this
Mm-hmm.
whole thing. But yeah, I was thinking, I was like, man, I beat a good amount of monsters. I think I cannot beat Arc Tempered Nergigante by myself
Mm-hmm.
or Behemoth the Extreme. So I think I'm gonna need a lot of help before at least Iceborne comes out.
Mm-hmm. I am definitely down to play, man, because I just saw. Isn't the summer event going on right now?
Yeah, so every event is happening, and then I think you should log in now too, because you get a like a tack gem for free for
Get the fuck up. No, you
uh
don't.
yeah,
What?
for being, I forgot what it was. It was like thank you for playing the game kind of thing, and to celebrate the Iceborne stuff coming out.
Oh, dude.
So yeah, log in now because I think it was like between a certain time you have to log in.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
I'll have to
and
look.
I just logged in and I was getting a bunch of rewards and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. But yeah, we definitely need to tackle some of these arc tempered stuff, especially 18 Nerg and Extreme Beaming.
Yeah, I need to jump. I need to jump back in, dude. I told you right about my experience playing at Comic Con, dude. How I
Uh,
just beat the shit out of the monster. I was expecting something free. It's like, all right, thanks, guys. Iceborne comes out in September or whenever it comes out. I was like, oh, what? That's it, dude. Come on, man.
exactly.
So, um, let's see. Yeah, that was interesting. I saw that there was a bunch of items or a bunch of events going on right now. So it's like, oh, it must be that time of the year, man. And it's going on for like 2 weeks too, isn't it?
Yep, yep.
Okay.
I think it just started, so
Oh, that's what I was gonna talk about, dude. How I think I'm horrible at video games now, man.
you are not
Dude,
horrible. You are video games are just getting more harder. That's
no,
all.
no, no, no. So here's like even more proof, right? Because I think I started noticing it maybe when I was playing. What was I playing, dude? Either Destiny was like the beginning of the deterioration. Maybe some Red Dead Redemption Online, was seeing the beginning of that. It was cool when we were playing what's that game called? World War Z multiplayer. That was kind of fun, you know what I mean? But I feel like they just paired us up with noobs, so we were owning them and stuff. But I think overall, yeah, my skills are getting worse in video games, man. Ah, that's the one that I was able to tell is when I was playing like Resident Evil 2, the original one, before Resident Evil 2 remake came out, and I was looking at my old save files and my progress was way better in my old save files, dude. So that's like a young Brent owning these video games, and me, like, I'm an old man and I feel like I know the ins and outs of every game, and yet I'm still doing worse, dude, than my young self.
I think your young self was very eager and didn't care about exploring or
Oh,
strategically
that is it. That must be it.
looking, you have more strategy now that you're older and
Okay.
wiser. So you
Okay.
approach it with like your failures in the past, like, oh, I remember I rushed this too fast. So now it's like I'm gonna take my time, enjoy this, so that way you can conserve like a true wise man.
That's okay. That's actually fair. That's actually fair. And another thing too is back in the day I had beaten God of War on PS2 on Titan mode,
Mhm.
and here I am on God of War on PS4 turning down the difficulty, dude. I'm feeling ashamed of myself, right? Because I can't beat a boss, dude. So like I think overall, yeah, my skills are getting lower, but I think you're right too about that because my most recent example of me being trash at video games is Final Fantasy VII. So
Mhm.
I've been playing the game over, to get my head in a good space for the remake, so I can kind of, be able to compare everything a lot better. Have a fresh picture in my mind of what the greatness of Final Fantasy VII was all about. And I was playing it, and I kind of made it a rule for myself. Whenever I play this game, I want to stream it, just so I could have everything recorded. And so, since I wasn't able to play this weekend because I wasn't able to stream it or record anything, I kind of looked at my old save files in my PS3 because I last time I did a playthrough of Final Fantasy VII was in maybe 2010 or something like that. It was a
Mhm.
while ago, 2011 maybe. I'll have to look at the save files for when I made that memory card in my PS3. So I think where I'm at right now, um, in the game, I'm about to go to the northern capital and find the lunar harp. I think, yeah, or no, I just made it to Wutai, so I just formed the whole party together. We have Sid, So I did my little Yuffie side quest, right?
Hmm.
My total playtime has been 18 hours, I think. And everybody is level 32, I think, or something like that. Um, so that's the save file I have right now. So in a save file that I had back in the day, right? I had like different save files, and one of the save files is right before Eris dies. Spoiler alert, by the way. So one of my save files is right when Eris dies. So I open that up. My playtime is 20 hours, and everybody's level 50, and everybody has 3-star like materia. And I think like I mastered some materia too. And I'm sitting here like, holy shit, there is no way I could catch up to that in 2 hours because I've been playing for 18 hours already. How the fuck did I do this when I was younger, dude?
I think
How the
I think
fuck?
because right now you're appreciating, you're searching through everything, like
See, and that's why that makes
that's
sense for Final Fantasy VII. You're right. I think you're right, dude.
you're like you're actually reading the text, memorizing. Because I remember like I rushed through Xenogears and I was like, shit, when did I get all these death blows or these combos so fast?
Hmm.
And then I
Hmm.
replayed it like a couple when I was much older, and I was playing it at a slower pace too, and I was like, oh, I think now I'm appreciating everything, so I'm actually taking my time reading the dialogue and enjoying, exploring little hidden things I'd never seen before.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I think, yeah, we're just why you're approaching it way different,
Yeah, yeah. I think you're right. I think you're right. And it's funny too. So I have like 3 other save files. One of them I think is when I've completed everything and I'm in the northern cave already, right?
Mm.
And then one of them is outside of the northern cave and I still have to fight Ruby and Emerald Weapon. Like I haven't beat those guys yet. Um and it's funny when I open up the final save file, like right before the last fight with Sephiroth, I look at the way my materia is set up, what weapons I'm using, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Why would I use this materia? It's so pointless. I think I have Destruct that's leveled up all the way, and all that does is get rid of barriers. I have, you know, time materia all the way leveled up and have it ready to cast on all of all these HP up materias. And I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking back then with all this materia, dude? And you always and see that there's another point like I kind of want to bring up too, and it makes me think is like if you were to look, and I think that's what I suffer from too, is since I've played this game, there's been so many like YouTube tips and tricks, so many game facts guides that have come out. People are speed running this game now, so there's like a right way to play Final Fantasy VII, right? There's like materia combinations that you have to have. And I think since I've seen all that stuff, absorbed all that information, and you're right, I'm using that now. Like I have this whole different kind of mindset when I'm trying to play Final Fantasy VII. Like that's what's making me think it's so weird how I used to play it. Because when I used to play it, I didn't follow none of these fucking bullshit guides or
Exactly.
anything like that. So that's why it looks so weird. Oh, so now see, damn, I just talked myself into it making sense now, dude. That's so crazy.
And here's the proof. You beat damn, what was that game called? See, I
Which
already
one?
blocked it out of my memory. Sekiro.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That
yeah, yeah.
is a pure like reaction time kind of game.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
not a lot of people actually beat this game. So, you can
Okay.
be proud of yourself that you really are like top-notch Dark Souls player, and you beat a lot of the Dark Souls, Bloodborne,
Fair enough.
and things like that. So I'm almost certain for certain that your younger self could have not beaten these type of games like
Fair
this.
enough. Fair enough. That's good to know, dude. And so that brings up another point: is there a wrong way to play Final Fantasy VII, to play Dark Souls, to play Bloodborne? Is there a right and wrong way to play it, dude?
Mm, I usually follow my heart, but
Mm-hmm. Even if it
So
makes it harder for yourself, right?
exactly, like the katana, I think they said it was like pretty good with PvP and certain humanoid NPCs, but
Mhm, mhm,
it was just harder when the boss is so huge.
mhm,
So it's like, yeah, I think I was stubborn and like, no, I'm not switching and
mhm,
forever. But I think there is like a generally easier route and a harder, difficult route for yourself if
mhm,
you do
mhm.
decide to go.
And that's the thing too. If you never watch a tips and tricks video, or oh, I killed every boss in one hit video, then all that shit wouldn't matter. You could just play it how you want to play it. But I think we're so plagued by, oh, make it easy for yourself and farm XP at this location. Like we always
Exactly.
want to do that. We always want to make the game as easy for ourselves as we can. That the variety in how you play a game kind of dies. I think I'm
Yep.
right there with you. I loved the axe. And I played the entire game with the axe. But I think a second playthrough, when I wanted to get a different ending in Bloodborne, I used the saw, and
Yep.
everything was so much easier with the saw because everything's weak against it.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
so yeah, that is kind of wild. I get what you mean, but at the same time, yeah, it shouldn't be. I guess you're right. You shouldn't judge too harshly if you play the game differently. Damn, I was just getting sucked in to the quote unquote meta. And yeah, see, that's the thing is, remember I was talking about when my nephew started to say that he started playing Bloodborne, or not Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, and he was like, yeah, the meta is this and this and this. I was like, man. And he asked me what I used. I'm like, bro, I just picked up the biggest sword and upped my strength so I could swing it as hard as I could. Got a bunch of dexterity or a bunch of stamina so I could roll away as much as I could. I catered it to my style. I didn't really follow like, oh, I know I'm gonna get the moon blade later in the game, so let me buff up my intelligence now, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, do you think that's lost in everybody, like this younger generation, like my nephew? You think they play like video games nowadays to follow like a blueprint?
That I can say for certain, yes, because my nephews and even my cousin likes to look up these tips and tricks, but he likes to play my cousin, for instance, he's a
Mm-hmm.
mixture of both. He will like follow a guide, but he'll cater it to how he wants.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Oh, okay, they're working on this part, but let me incorporate it into something else," kind of thing. But
Mm-hmm.
my nephews, they follow a blueprint to the T. They watch a bunch of videos and they're like, "Oh yeah, you know, this sword is weak and it's not in the meta, or you
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
using this character at all because it's garbage," kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, so I end up playing these garbage characters. Sometimes I win and sometimes I lose, but still, it's like I would rather have shaped my own destiny. But them
Mm-hmm.
is
Mm-hmm.
like, in order to beat a game, we must follow all these 1, 2, 3 step rules, and I
Nah.
generally don't like that. That's why I
Yeah.
like when I play a game, I don't look for ways to on how to beat certain bosses if I get stuck, but
Mm-hmm.
if I can do it on my own power, I don't want to search any guides kind
Mm-hmm.
of thing. I'll find it eventually. And then when I do beat the game, then I can go back and like, oh yeah, okay, I can use some of these tricks and tips and whatnot. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like Neo and Monster Hunter especially. I know there is a bunch of builds out there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I just want a quick and easy build, but I generally think, okay, what are the skills that is good for this character? And I'm like, okay, these builds kind of use the same type of skills. I'm just going to incorporate whatever I feel like it's is my best.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think Monster Hunter is great, because it's like there's no real right way to build a build kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's more of how you play, how you want to play, and all that. And that's why I think I think we're pretty decent, mad decent.
At least I'm Monster Hunter and stuff. Or in video games in general, you think?
I think, yeah,
Yeah.
we are, because when we played Destiny, it was confirming. When we were in the team, we usually kicked ass.
Uh-huh.
Majority of the time we kicked ass. And that just confirms, especially when we went to PSX and we whooped that other team so bad.
Dude, I felt so bad because they got mad at each other, dude.
Yeah, exactly. And we had to wait in line with them, and there was no like, oh, thank you guys for whooping our ass. It was kind of like harsh criticism, but it was okay. So that's why I think, we're above, but not experts. We're just pretty good at what we do, and we
Yeah,
can grow.
I feel that too, and I think it's good that at least we can, you know, improvise where we need to when it comes to games and stuff like that. Um, Instead of following these blueprints that are out there. I'm just kind of scared that that's where everything's gonna go towards. I think a big one for that at least scares me is Undertale, right?
Mm,
Because everyone says the right way to play that game is to do the pacifist route. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the
yeah.
one that scares me the most. That like, so who cares how a person plays it, dude? Just let them do their fucking thing, right?
Exactly. Like my cousin too, when he got me to play, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna kill anybody. And I didn't know about that whole
Mm-hmm.
pacifism route. And
Mm-hmm.
then he was like, no, go ahead and kill the first boss and you're gonna get this type of ending. I was like, see, if you wouldn't have told me that. That's why I'd like to play how I want to play.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. No, I'm 100% with you there, dude. It tells you a lot about the kind of person you want to, and I think and that's another thing. I think that's what kind of spurred these thoughts as well. Is everybody saying that Final Fantasy VII is linear, you know? And
Mm.
so far as I play it, yeah, it's linear. At least with your destinations and where you need to go. Um, but certain things like getting Yuffie is not linear. You can get her kind of at any point,
Yeah.
And it's funny. Um, I got her before I got to Cosmo Canyon, and I know you can get her way before that. And the thing is, she still has like dialogue that has to do with stuff that happened in the past before she even met up with you. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Um, So, I mean, I understand kind of for like the sake of having cutscenes and voice acting, they might have to make her mandatory at a certain point, you know? So they have to make like, oh, here's a cutscene with Yuffie, here's a cutscene without her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there's a lot more stuff that's optional than not in Final Fantasy VII that people seem to realize. Um, in fact, playing it again, getting Vincent is actually a lot harder than than it seems, and he's like such an integral part of the story, right?
Yeah.
You have to you have to get a key to open up his room, and to get that key, you have to get a combo to a safe. And when you open and it's like really cryptic how to get this combo for the safe. And when you open the safe, you have to do a boss fight, and it's just all kinds of crazy, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel it too. Um, if I had a choice, I had to do it for me though. I had to get all the characters. If I had a choice, I just would have never have gotten Yuffie. I just left her in the fucking forest, dude. Because I think her side quest is some of the worst in Final Fantasy VII. I just hated doing the whole Wutai section. Um, but yeah, that's. I think you've talked me off the ledge, dude. I believe in myself now in video games, dude. Thanks for that, man.
Exactly. Destiny proved that. The zombie games we've been playing proved it, and Monster Hunter too.
Yeah.
So
I just think it's so funny that I feel like I've been brainwashed by, like I said, these tips and tricks YouTube videos on the best way or like the easiest way to beat Final Fantasy VII. That makes it seem like my younger self was such an alien for using this combo of materia. It's like, dude, dang, either like I had a huge brain when I was a kid playing these, or like I have no idea what I'm doing now that I have to resort to these videos, dude. So that's kind of interesting, man. Um, but yeah, no, I think that's all I've mainly been playing is Final Fantasy, dude. I just opened up my phone and I still searched new Overwatch hero.
it's forever
Oh
in your
my fucking
history.
god, dude. Yep. I wonder if those pictures are gonna come up every time I search Overwatch now, man.
Yeah, you're gonna get advertisements, and especially at work when you log into your Gmail.
Oh, great, dude. That's gonna be great. Um, but yeah, dude, you had anything else crazy happen over this week for you, man?
Just mainly that. Trying to get the Team Rocket stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think I need to play all these other games I've been buying. So I have Fire Emblem, and it just recently came
On
out.
the Switch?
The Three Houses.
Okay, nice, nice.
Never's launched it yet. I still got my Peach Ball Senran thing. Never launched
Mm-hmm.
that either.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would keep buying games I haven't been playing. I think we just need a good vacation like PAX to where I can just shut down and just start playing games
Catch
like all
up.
day.
Yeah, catch up on everything, dude.
Exactly.
That's fucking funny, man. Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I have a few games. I mean, we still haven't played Zelda, dude, at all, man. And that was like the game of the year when when Switch first came out, bro.
Hell yeah, I know. And I still get a lot of feed in my thing about Zelda and like how crazy it is. And they're just now discovering random things. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
damn, still to this day, you're finding new stuff. But
Yeah, new features and
Jesus,
yeah, dude.
yeah. So I try to avoid all of it. I don't watch those videos, but I just see it all the time in my feed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, I gotta sit down and play that game.
I think I've really been well. That's the thing too. I've never really been. I played Link's Awakening on the Game Boy back in the day, but other than that, that's like really all the Zelda I've played. Um, so I think what we were just talking about being pigeonholed into following a blueprint in Zelda. I don't think I'm infected by that yet because I really haven't seen too many videos on it. So
Yeah,
I think that'll be good, dude, to play that and just cook and eat apples all day, do little dungeons here and there, man. Not
exactly.
save the world, dude. Play
Dude,
the
we
game how
gotta
I want,
save the
man.
world. We got a City of Heroes too.
Dude, I
I
know.
was like, we were out of
Jesus.
that. We got to play zombies and shoot each other in the back.
Dude, that hard mode. Did we play on the ultra hard mode that they just came out with in World War Z when we played last time?
I think you and Destin played that
Dude,
difficulty.
you die in 4 hits, dude. It's insane, man.
God, yeah, I totally would not survive at all.
Man. But yeah, I think that's it for us this week, dude. Again, apologies for the quality of this and that you have to look at the Iron Banner the entire time you're listening to this if you're watching on YouTube. But yeah, my computer's dead. So I actually installed Windows onto it, dude. Should I try to use it? I could feel it how much slower it is since it's not a SSD, dude. It's kind of sad.
Oh,
It takes me 5 seconds to turn on my computer now instead of one.
yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time for your programs to open,
Yeah, dude.
install, and so yeah, you're totally gonna feel this lag, man.
Damn. Yeah, because I really might just wait until I get paid, until I buy all this new stuff, because I don't want to charge it and just have it sitting there, dude. I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll see. We'll see how long it can last, dude, without a computer and just using my laptop, man. How long do you think, dude, before I just like say fuck it and buy it up on Amazon?
Probably tomorrow, because you have to look up. You gotta look up that new Overwatch character.
Oh god, no, I'm not infecting my computer with that, dude. I'm gonna keep my computer like, you know, as fucking Christian as possible, dude. I'm gonna go to church with my computer every Sunday, dude. Just keep it clean, get it blessed. Just not have any of this devil worshiping in my computer at all, man. I think
Oh,
that's
dude,
what started all this
my
shit.
computer's completely gone at this point. So,
Your computer's witnessed too much, man. You've
yep.
seen the dark depths of the internet at this point, bro. Oh god, that's too funny. Um, but yeah, that is it for us this week. We will see you guys next week. Until then, Rick, some words of wisdom.
Oh, dude, I totally forgot. Get crazy, get loud, get funny, get down.
Fucking outro music. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Peace.
I gotta show you this.